At the end of JJK, who could possibly take down the undefeated Braza duo of Yuji and Todo, if anyone? Let's talk about it. All right, first of all, shout out to someone else who asked me about this today, and this is just so interesting because at the end of the series, taking down this duo is a near impossible task. Because in the absence of Gojo and Sukuna, ain't no one in the verse wants to see this headed their way, okay? Undefeated record against special grades. Now, I was asked what group of characters could get this done. So we're not even looking for a fair fight here. We're just looking for how many people is this gonna take? So the more the merrier, right? Well, not necessarily, because the more people we throw into this fight, the more chaotic it's going to get with Todo and his Boogie Woogie, up to 50 swaps per second with that Vibra Slap. This is something that not even Sukuna, with all of his genius, could adapt to. But the discombobulation factor of this fight aside for a moment, we need people that can keep up with Todo and Yuji, right? And so we're basically looking at them here, the heavy hitters. We're gonna need Hikari and his durability. We're gonna need Yuta and just everything that he brings to the table, and we're gonna need Maki's physical prowess. And honestly, I think she is the main key here because she can't be swapped by Todo, which means she's gonna be the secret weapon against these two. However, that doesn't just make it an easy equation, right? Because Todo can still swap himself and Yuji away from her, and he'll also be able to swap the Soul Split Katana or any curse tool out of her or anyone else's hands. So Maki is just bringing her hands and feet to this battle. So even with all three of them, I don't think that's enough to get this done necessarily. Boogie Woogie is just that much of a problem, which means to solve this, we have to solve that, and that leaves us with only one option. Higuruma has to be a part of our battle plan, and we have to get Todo in that domain expansion. Now, has Todo done anything warranting the death penalty? Probably not, but I'm sure there's some stuff in there that would warrant confiscation. Now, that's obviously a big if, a big maybe, but it's our best bet, okay? We gotta get a group to lock him down, get him in there, and remove that curse technique. So give me Yuta plus Higuruma. I think that's the fewest amount of people we could feasibly get this done with, but it does hinge on Todo's Boogie Woogie getting confiscated. But y'all let me know your game plan down in the comments.